What is up, everybody? BlueDog35 here. I am going to be doing a test today. Semi-scientific, not 100%, but I'm going to be doing my best to eliminate all variables. Of course, there's going to be a couple, but it's, you know, whatever. And by the title of the video, you probably know I'm testing an SSD with Forza Horizon 4, which just came out for early access. Pay beta tester paying people. Basically, you pay extra to, you know, beta test the servers or load test the servers before the game officially comes out. So I have right here a 2.5-inch Crucial MX200. It is a 250 gigabyte capacity. I have an SSD, or this is more a hard drive caddy. It's USB 3.0, and it holds a 2.5-inch hard drive here. It's a nice little aluminum enclosure. I like it. And then I also, just for, I guess, science sake, I have a 750 gigabyte traditional hard drive. This is a 7500 RPM, so it's a fast spinema thingin', and whereas this doesn't have any moving parts, this has a couple moving parts. If you are unfamiliar with how an SSD works or what an SSD is, I suggest you check out the video in the description. It's either going to be from Linus Tech Tips or one of his many fingers in the YouTube realm, and it'll describe, you know, what an SSD is if you don't know an SSD versus a normal traditional hard drive. So, like I said, to eliminate any variables, I'm going to use the same hard drive caddy, which will fit both of them. Not at the same time, obviously, but I have preloaded the game onto this one, and onto this one, and also onto the internal drive of the Xbox. I have an Xbox One. I do not have a 1S or a 1X or a 1X Scorpio or whatever the hell Xbox decided to call it, you know, next week. And I'm not testing this on PC because people who play on PC will probably know that an SSD is faster. Spoiler alert, it is. I haven't tested it yet, but I know it's faster. So, without further ado, this is the unedited, no cuts, anything, clips from the beginning to what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to spam the A button and get to the point where the menu comes up, like the first menu that you get to, and when you start the game. Because it starts off a little bit different than Horizon 2. So, we're going to do that. I've only played the game for a few hours. That really doesn't matter. It's still loading the whole game. So I'm going to go ahead, load this up, and start my testing, and you will see that, or you'll see the results of it now. So as you can see, the SSD is definitely the front runner of this. It was able to load the game in 1 minute and 22 seconds. The second place, which in all honesty is not that big a surprise, coming in at 2 minutes and 41 seconds, is the old school hard drive. And the internal drive on the Xbox last again at 3 minutes and 13 seconds. That's not really a surprise considering the hard drive that is inside the Xbox is a 5200 RPM. So that means that inside this disk, or inside this hard drive, there's a spinning platter, which is it's kind of like a CD in a way, that the hard drive reads, information off of. And the faster it can spin, the faster it can read data. So this can read data faster than one that is slower, and there are normally two types of hard drives, two speeds. There's the 5200 and the 7500 RPM, unless it's 2500 and 7200. I probably have it wrong. I probably have it the other way around. I think it's 7200. It says this somewhere, but yeah, we're not gonna get too hung up on that. I'm pretty sure it's 7200 and then 60, I don't know, 52. I don't know. I'm confused. But anyways, this is the fast hard drive, and then the one in there, the one in the Xbox, is actually significantly slower in terms of speed. That's pretty much it. This video is just meant to show you that, if you get an SSD, or if you have a spare SSD lying around, that it will actually help your load times. This works with a lot of games. It's not super great with the whole multiplayer games that are always online, or stuff like that, but if you play Fallout, Fallout 4, or when Fallout 76 comes out, or if you play any of those games that are Skyrim, a lot of those single player, a lot of those ones that you can do, even Forza 7, the load times are better when you're painting, or when you're tuning, or doing single player stuff. So just figured I'd do this to help out. I did a similar video earlier on when Forza 7 came out, so I figured I'd try it with Horizon 4. So anyways, once again, check out the description, or the link in the description, if you do not know what an SSD is, or would like to further educate yourself on SSD versus the normal spinning platter hard drive. And yeah, if you like this video, rate, subscribe, like, comment, send me death threats. Check out the links in the description, blah 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 blah. Catch my streams. I will be streaming Horizon 4 over the coming weeks. It might be on YouTube, it might be on the one that starts with an M and rhymes with Clixer. It might be on the one that starts with the T and ends with bitch, or rhymes with bitch. I don't even know. I read somewhere that you can't mention them. But when I do go live, I will put a notification up on my Twitter, which is here. And if you want to watch, wow, pardon me while I hit puberty. If you want to watch any of that, then feel free to. Once again, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I'm going to stop waving this SSD in your face, and I'll wave this one in your face instead. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Or maybe I'll wave this one in your face, because it's dead.